Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for the series finale of Revenge. So, yes, this is the series finale. It's the last episode ever of Revenge. So was it a good ending? Especially since it kind of got canceled and they didn't know they were going to get canceled. So was this a good ending? Does this feel like a series finale? So with this episode, we get to see Emily still in jail. She breaks out and has her final showdown with Victoria. Shoots Victoria, doesn't shoot Victoria. Actually, David shoots Victoria. So Emily has never killed anybody. And then Victoria shoots Emily, but doesn't die because maybe, we don't know if this is true, Charlotte gives Victoria's heart to Emily. So that's pretty bad. Or, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll analyze it if it's bad or not. Then we get to see that Jack and Emily get married, or Amanda/Amanda, whatever. So we get to see that they go on their boat, finally, set in the sea, always that logo. We get to see Revenge on the sea, so we get to see Emily and Jack on the sea. And Nolan is now the revenge person. People go to him to get revenge on whoever they need revenge for, and Nolan will be that sensei in a way. And that's how the series ends. And I thought it was a really good ending. I really enjoyed it. I thought the beginning was a bit on the slower side. I'm like, this is the series finale. Let's see some more stuff happen. But the last 5 minutes, I think, was good. I got a little choked up in the end, so that's always what a series finale should do. And I knew David was going to die, and I love that they used the Confucius line saying, oh, with revenge, there's always two graves, and it was Victoria, and then you had David. But it's interesting because Emily finally accepts his death. I think because she mourned all her life, and, obviously his death wasn't the way she pictured it, but finally he had a death that was, I don't want to say worth it, but it was a better death. He died on his own terms. And then she gets married and finally gets her happily ever after. But she says, revenge doesn't always end up happy, and obviously not everything ended up happy, but she did get to be with her love. And I really enjoyed that Charlotte was in the end here. I wasn't sure if Charlotte was going to be in the last two episodes. I know I didn't review Revenge last week, but very happy to see Charlotte in that last episode and forgive Emily, because that's really been this path of, again, revenge is always about do we forgive, do we not? And it was cool to see the two sisters forgive each other. And then that one of the last scenes where we get to see the Grayson grave, and a reminder that Charlotte's not really a Grayson, so that's pretty much why she survived and no one else did. So it just felt very poetic that yes, revenge is always going to end in dead bodies and not good situations. And Emily was just kind of lucky that she had her happily ever after, but a lot of trauma through her happily ever after. And then, giving Nolan a purpose was great. I thought everyone had just a really good ending. Again, I'm really happy they kind of ended that story with Charlotte. I was scared that they wouldn't. I'm like, gosh, she just goes to rehab, but she actually makes a good life for herself. And the character I really enjoyed in season 1 finally came back in season 4. There's a lot of in between where it's like, oh, what are you doing with this character? But at least they ended her story very well. So I was worried that they wouldn't, but they did. And it makes you want more. It definitely makes you want more. Because it's like, I want to see Nolan get a spin-off and, have his own revenge thing. I want to see what happens to Charlotte. I would see, Charlotte and Nolan teaming up. I would love to see that. I think the actress is kind of done with the show, but even before it got canceled, she was kind of done, but I guess just before the show, she did the last 2 episodes. But I could totally see that spin-off and Charlotte being like the not new Emily, because no one could replace Emily, but it'd just be like a very cool dynamic. So I would like to see that. But let's talk about that heart thing, with having Victoria's heart. It's like, oh, Victoria has a black heart, and now Emily has it, but also is living a happy life. So I thought that was like an interesting little twist. But yeah, the last 15 minutes, I think, really just made a great ending. Even the Margot ending and Louise, characters I didn't really love had a good ending too. I was like, okay, Margot goes to jail. Louise actually is like, all right, I betray Victoria. I understand what's going on now, and I'll help you, Emily. overall, really good ending. I really couldn't ask for more for the series finale, and I'm glad it ended here. I wouldn't want more seasons, even though, again, I would love to see how this story continues, but who knows where the show would go. It's just like, this is a perfect place to end, especially just for Emily's story. So, overall, really, really good finale. I'm really happy with it, and definitely watch it. Watch this series if you haven't. It's a really, really fun series, and I can tell you it ends in a really good way, too. So it's worth binging all the way through. It's not a disappointing ending. You get, loose ties, tied up. You get David Clarke's last words being infinity times infinity. Perfect ending. But let me know in the comments below what you thought about the episode. This is Comic Uno. There won't be any more Revenge reviews, but of course other TV show reviews here. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, these links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.